6 days, $0, and this one Wii Sports game. And welcome to quite possibly the dumbest financial decision of my life.
Yes, this is inside of a tube flying in the sky. And that's because I'm on an adventure to challenge this nearly 40-year-old man. So, yes, I am on a plane and I am flying
To California, in the bathroom. People are probably hearing me outside, but I'm not recording out there. Yeah, it's a pretty packed flight. There's no seats available, and so I'm in the bathroom.
Well, after a while, the plane landed, and I hate planes, so I was extremely happy to get off. I knew I needed to update you guys, so
Here's the plan. Most people come to California with money, but not me. I come to California with Wii Sports. So the goal is to stay in California for 6 days, and I'm going to live off of whatever profits I make from Wii Sports. I do, however, have a suitcase and has some clothes and my breathing machine so I don't die at night, but that's another story. So here's the plan. Day 1, I gotta make the money I gotta make. Day 2, I unlock a backpack. Inside of the backpack has snacks, because I probably won't be able to afford to eat, and a few things that I can sell. Now there's 5 different games. I can only sell 1 game a day from the backpack. I also have the opportunity of unlocking a car, but I have to make $200 between now and then. So hopefully I'll have a car. And every day after that, if I make $100, I unlock a night at a hotel. So yeah, let's go meet Ryan, because hopefully he'll buy stuff from me. I was hoping to sell some stuff to Doublemint, but they're not meeting us till later. People are walking by and I feel really stupid, so let's leave.
first you might notice this in the corner of the video. It's my budget for the whole adventure, so keep up with it. And there was my friend Ryan, RJC Media, you may know him.
What's up, man?
What's up? All right. So we're finally with Ryan. I offered him this Wii Sports for 24 bucks, but he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. All right, so I take that back, guys. Ryan bought Wii Sports for 25 bucks.
Oh yeah, big money, dude. Big money. No, I'm just kidding. I needed this for my collection. I only collect, guys. Especially Wii Sports.
So now I have a budget to go to the pawn shops and all the stores. Hopefully it will be easy, maybe. Anyways, so as we got inside, there was tons of stuff. Unfortunately, Ryan told me this stuff has been here forever, and it's common for these shops to be way above market in his area. So on to the next. Well, I might have picked the worst state to decide to survive a whole week off of Wii Sports.
Yep.
Oh well, it is what it is.
All right, well, I'm following Ryan into the next pawn shop. What's this place called? Something Pawn.
Eco Thrift.
Eco Thrift. It's this place right here. He said there's like a sticker system, so hopefully I'll find something. Of course, I have to be very, very particular about what I get because, well, I don't have a lot of money to spend, so I have to get something I know will sell fast, but we'll see. All right, so we have Ryan looking at games. I can't really see anything. He just said they went up on prices, so not sure if we'll find. That Sega, though, is 23, I think. Not too bad.
$5 for Left 4 Dead, not bad. But you might notice something else. Yes, this little case behind the Left 4 Dead. I somehow didn't record it, and I'm not sure why, but inside was Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, which, if I could find the case, would be absolutely amazing. If you don't believe me, I actually found it. Here's a clip from Ryan's video. So we then went to other shops, and yeah, this one was weird, basically barred up. It's pretty clear they didn't even want children in there, and not very promising.
There's definitely a reason they had bars on those doors.
Yeah, to keep all the deals inside.
Absolutely. So no one could buy anything.
My mic here was underneath the seatbelt, so the audio was horrible, so let me try to reenact. Do you actually find stuff out here, Ryan? Blah, blah, blah. Am I stupid? Blah, blah, blah. I think I am. Blah, blah, blah. Also, it is true that taxes are different in California. With that being said, I can't stand the IRS, and I think you should know that the IRS somehow has 130,000 subscribers. I'm trailing up behind them. kind of close, not really. So if you want me to confront the IRS, then help me get more subscribers than them.
Every weekend I'll go hunting in California if I'm home. I mean, most weekends this year I wasn't in California, but Saturdays and Sundays are always good because the swap meets are going on.
So if I want a hotel each day, I need to find a way to make 100. Do you think it's actually possible if I grind hard enough to do 100 a day?
I don't know, man. It's going to be tough, but I would say between today and tomorrow, the yard sales. If we get lucky yard selling, then yeah, for sure. But today, I wouldn't expect much, man. It's a Thursday. All we're going to be seeing is thrift stores, pawn shops, and some game stores. And without any GameStop sales going on, it is tough to find deals during the week. It's a hard knocks life to be a game hunter out here.
It was at this moment I felt I bit off a bit more than I could chew. I mean, I had cheats like car unlocking, backpack unlocking, games inside the backpack, and I even started with Ryan buying my Wii Sports, but I was genuinely getting nervous. And to be honest with you, this made me kind of hungry.
Okay, so I do have a few dollars to spend, but I'm not spending anything. Ryan's hooking me up at Easy's favorite restaurant.
His favorite local Mexican restaurant.
His favorite loco restaurant.
Ryan paid for the food. Now listen, I didn't ask for it, but he did tell me there was a deal this week, so I'm probably coming back again. You'll just have to keep watching. We then went to Retro Teo, which is a local game shop that had such an awesome atmosphere. It felt like it was in someone's bedroom, just super cool.
Just left Retro Teo's, and then we went to the pawn shop over there. I wasn't recording, but yeah, I'm doing this again. Ryan found two Fallout 4s for $2 a piece, so he let me get one, so that will help. And he also got Shenmue and what, Spider-Man?
Yep.
So not bad at all.
Complain.
So we actually will have, we're getting there to the $100.
Yeah, we're trying.
After this, Ryan took me to a local shop that does a lot of like whatnot, and this place was packed with games. He was willing to wheel and deal, but what matters is he had a loose case for Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Naturally, as you remember earlier, I need it. You probably don't believe me because, well, I don't have footage. I must have recorded in my pocket, then hit stop recording, because here's the footage I do have.
So that's Tom.
Yeah. Was.
Or Chris or whoever. Well, I think we're meeting up at the last maybe one or two places. It's been an okay day.
Yeah, it's been decent. I mean, nothing crazy. No crazy lots. But just saw a little bread and butters.
Bread and butter. Yeah, we basically I didn't reach the 100 goal I wanted to so far.
Not
Of course
yet.
I could.
Not yet.
But after I sell to them, I will have, what did I say, $60?
It's almost $60.
60 to $70. So not too bad. And we'll see what tomorrow holds. Well, we still got the rest of the day. Well, what, like 3 more stops?
Yeah,
we still have
here.
a Facebook pickup too.
There is that Facebook pickup.
That will help.
And then there's like a retro game store we can go to. Dang, they got the big boy car.
Oh yeah.
We met up with our friends, and yes, I'm sure you see these short shorts and white shoes. And if you're watching and familiar with the whole video game YouTube world, you might be thinking that this is Riff from Pixel Game Squad. Maybe you think it's Caleb from Phoenix Resell. I don't know. Heck, maybe you think it's this guy. No worries, it's not. It's just Tom. Him and Chris with Doublemint came to California for the weekend as well, and thankfully they are kind of my cheat code these first few days because they can buy games from me. So we talked for a while and decided to go to the pawn shop behind us.
Good fellas.
What do we know about it? I've never been here. I don't hunt out here, man. Hunting in LA County is slow flops.
So we all looked a while, but honestly, it was nothing, just nothing for us.
I think we're gonna pass on these, but thank you.
Somehow we missed this right across the street.
Ryan lives here and somehow has never been to the store, so we all walked in, and when we saw how much there was, we thought, no way he's selling for prices we can pay. But he was willing to sell for the prices they offered, and watch this pile, because later, Ryan said once I get the money, he would sell a little portion to me at a time as the days go on.
So go check out IB Gaming. So also if you need your iPhone fixed,
and he does video games as well. So check him out. You also buy games.
We also buy games.
That was absolutely wild. We're all filming. I know I've already said it, but IB Gaming, Miguel, as we were walking out, he just said, "God loves you," and it kind of caught my attention. And I don't know how I didn't notice, but there's a cross in there. He's got scripture up. It was just really neat to see that was his heart. And what he did kind of shocked me because we just gave prices and he just said, "Yep, that sounds good." And he just sold it to us. I don't even know. That's just wild. It kind of blows my mind. Special shout out to Angel. He truly felt like an angel sent. If you're watching, man, I can't tell you how much it meant to me that another Christian was out there willing to share his faith. And in this space at that, I needed that. So everyone say, "Hey, Angel." The day was nearing an end and we were about to part ways. So I met up with the Double Mint guys for one last time to sell them the very few games that I actually had. So the day, I did find a lot of stuff, but not that can work on this video. But I did have some stuff, and these guys came through to buy. What do we have? We have Fallout 4, Left 4 Dead, and Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3.
Paid 0 because they stole it.
Let's see, it's 12,
12,
24,
44.
44.
yeah, that's what I thought.
So 44.
44.
I'm really tired.
Is
And
that
we really
enough?
want you to eat, so here's some games.
Oh yeah, and so 34. He's wanting me to eat, so they're wanting me to eat.
Yeah,
So basically, I have close to $60 to make it to tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm unlocking my backpack.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I still don't have a pillow, but I'm sleeping on a pillow. Yeah, so I appreciate it. That's it. I'm really tired.
Yeah.
So shout out to Double Mint.
Shout out.
Can't complain about that.
The day started out rough, but honestly, it picked up and it gave me hope. I rode with Ryan back to his parents' house. I didn't get any of this on film, but if you guys are watching, thanks for the food, the conversation, the hospitality. It was just amazing. You guys are wonderful. But I did get film of this. It's obviously nighttime, and I am sleeping in a bed. Feels pretty good because I didn't think I would. Also got a nice meal. Ryan's family's awesome. And I was able to take a shower. I can't remember the exact numbers I ended up with, but basically I did pretty good. Yeah, it's nighttime, so tomorrow I get to unlock the backpack. I'll see you in the morning. I have to put my mask on first because that's how I sleep. It's day 2. It's day 2. It's day 2. I got a bad headache, so I got a cold brew. Dang, I probably shouldn't have done that. So guys, I do not feel good this morning. I don't know, I had a bad migraine, but we're headed over to the next place to buy and sell some games. Hopefully I'll feel better. It feels good out here though. Well, it's day 2, and I have unlocked a backpack. What's in this backpack? Well, lots of snacks and a few games. You might want to know what games. More Wii Sports and Mario. I can only sell one of these a day though. And the unfortunate thing is Double Mint will only be here till tomorrow, and I have 5 games. So I better take advantage of Double Mint today and tomorrow, because these are the only days they're going to be here. Goal is to get to $200 today, because I really do want a car, because I won't have a car to drive around after tomorrow. So yeah, we're here in the desert, and we're here at my friend Easy Gamer's house. See you in the next shot. I headed back up towards the house to meet up with the guys. Today I was with Ryan, the Double Mint guys again, and now Easy Gamers. By the way, any of you, for some reason, if you don't know who Easy Gamers is, well, this is him. Super cool guy. Go check him out. And yes, don't worry, Double Mint did buy the Wii Sports, and yes, they are actual total ballers.
What up? Check out my Denali.
While we were headed to the garage sales, I asked if they thought I could actually get to $200 by tomorrow so that I could unlock my car.
No.
Yeah, I just got laughed at, which I should have expected, but I think Easy meant well.
We are in the high desert and with Easy Gamers, and he's taking us to some yard sales and stuff, right?
Can't complain about it.
So yeah, with that being said,
We're gonna make sure he beats his challenge.
we're gonna make sure I beat the challenge. Well, that would be
He's gotta
really
eat.
cool. I gotta eat, and these guys are helping me. They've been helping me a lot.
Yeah.
Well, one guy.
So, I said sponsored by Goodies and Quick Clips.
First garage sale, I found some VHS. They were 4 for $1, so this was only $2.
Okay,
How much did you pay?
$2.
Oh, okay, I'll give you $1.
All right, that sounds like a deal, man. I'll do that. So, Free Willy, if you get this on Blu-ray, it's worth a lot. Medieval horror, I doubt it has any value, but it's horror. I thought I would get it. I know people want it. Mask. This was cool. Earthworm Jim. That's pretty neat. Another urban legend. Don't think that has any value either, but somebody want it. Small Soldiers. Big Green. Most of these are for me. So, and Donkey Kong Country. So.
Next garage sale, I found a few more super cheap things, nothing special, just a Dr. Muto and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon case. Those are case only, $2 a pop, $4 down, not bad.
So I haven't found much. This is about what I found so far, and nothing. Did you find anything?
It was a rummage.
No.
Lunchtime came rolling in, and we went into this good burger place. Thankfully, Double Mint said everyone's food was on them. Once again, ballers. So I was able to mooch off of them. We then sat down and tried talking through things with the guys.
So I have not picked up anything. I haven't sold anything either. Yeah. Well, no, I did pick up a few things. I picked up some VHS and like some cases. I guess since I'm recording this,
Pokemon case.
yeah, I picked up the Pokemon case. So I may like try to do a Whatnot or something. I haven't put anything up on Whatnot yet or a live. I know a lot of you said YouTube live, so I'll figure that out. I'm either going to do that tonight or tomorrow. But these guys bought us all food, so that helps. That way I don't have to just eat beef jerky.
Can't go hungry.
So, no, I can't go hungry. So it's not that I don't have the money, but for this challenge, I don't have the money. So I'm not spending the money. So yeah, I've been told this is this the best burger place, Ryan?
Probably one of the best I've ever been to, but yes.
So good burger place.
Yeah, it is a good burger place.
So that's what we're about to do. We're about to eat. This is mealtime. This is what we're doing for mealtime. I had a Cliff Bar earlier for breakfast, and now I'm having a burger. So we're about to look at the burger. They're about to bring it over here. I'm going to stop filming.
Ryan was right. These burgers were absolutely amazing. As you can see, I was absolutely housing this thing. Yes, I never use the word house, but here I am. I mean, just look at these guys. They're stuffing their self. Amazing meal, $0 spent. Now we're headed to the next location to see what we can find.
All right, we are at a pawn shop here called Super Pawn, and I haven't gotten much today. I've gotten a few things. No, I haven't really gotten anything to actually pay my bills. Or not pay my bills, pay my living here. But yeah, here's the place we're going to. Express Pawn, or Super Express Pawn. So let's head in.
I can't stress enough how hard it is to actually find deals in these pawn shops out here in the wildlands of California, but I did spot some possibilities. Chris just decided to have a good time and play games.
See a Call of Duty, you play a Call of Duty.
And I found some stuff, specifically this Fallout 4 for only $6.
All right, so here's the deal. I haven't gotten too much film because honestly, I haven't picked up a whole lot of stuff, and I really only have a small budget. I just picked up Fallout 4 for $6, so that's a double mint. I think it's 12, maybe 14. I think it's 12, and yeah, I just got it from Express Super Pawn here in somewhere in California, so hasn't been bad. I think I can eat and sleep. I can also dance.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga.
I can't really dance, so I'm not gonna dance.
We did hit up a few more sales, but honestly, nothing for me on this tight budget. But I did find Easy something he really needed. So the Double Mint guys needed to get back so they could head out to their hotel. So we just got back to Easy's, I did my final deal with the Double Mint fellas. If you've been following the series, you might remember our friend Angel and this giant stack of games that Ryan had picked up. I told you that this would be important for later. Well, here it is. Ryan just gave me this stack. He said he would give me more later as more money came in, and said I could just pay him back for this specific stack once Double Mint bought all this from me. So here we are. This is me showing them everything and trying to figure out what they could pay, and that's when they said,
How about 210?
That's exactly what I need. Let's shake on it. Wow, I missed your hand kind of. We'll shake hands on it.
Let's do it, bro.
That's exactly what I need. So guys, we met our goal. So we have tomorrow and I have a car.
yeah, well, I thought I reached my goal, but I had forgotten that I still owed Ryan for that big stack of video games, which cost me $125, putting me back below the goal. So I found myself eating free food, unlocked from my bag yet again, which honestly, I love beef jerky, so it's not a problem. And yes, I am in the car with Easy and Ryan because we are headed back out to GameStop.
Ryan is back here trading in some stuff. And I do have a little bit of like credit, I don't know, bonus points. So I do have a few dollars since I'm not spending money. It's not from a trade and it's like points I get from money I've spent. So that will help me go towards the money I need to earn for this week. Okay, so I'm still waiting on the other guys to get out here. But basically I had $40 in coupons and this was 50, and this sold pretty quick last time, so I got this.
I mean, I needed more stuff to sell, so I risked it for the biscuit, because these usually just sell fast. But yes, I am even lower than I was before, so I may actually be sleeping on the street tomorrow. Well, I didn't know Easy and his family was going to prepare me an amazing homemade spaghetti meal, so I didn't even need the beef jerky because, man, this was so good. We had a really good conversation that I really felt bonded us as closer friends, and it was just really cool hanging out with him and all of his family. Just absolutely hospitable people. Genuinely, man, Easy, I want to thank you for taking care of me and helping me with these first few days to get a jump start on the challenge. We then hung out by the fire, talked for a little while, played some music, we had a good time, and then I wasn't prepared for what happened next.
All right, guys, we got another scumbag sleepover. And you know what that means? Hey, RJC.
It's still redoing.
Yes, it is. And Keith is our special guest tonight. So, a long, long time ago, there was a man. They called him Cody. And Cody wasn't spelled with a C. It was spelled with a K. This man took I gotta cut it. 2 series. And each one, he got a game collection with nothing. And where did he learn this from? From people like Retro Rick, Phoenix Resell, Chase After the Right Price. These guys made this man named Cody with a K do this series. At the end of the series, he had the most wonderful collection. The best collection you can possibly think of. And what did he do? He sold them all for guitars, for music instruments, because he had a dream. And that dream, I will tell you next time.
Good morning. It's day 3. I was able to sleep wonderfully because of Easy Gamer's very soothing story about Cody with a K.
It's day 3, it's day 3. It's time to say goodbye to all the games from Easy. If I don't make the money I need, tonight I'll be with Elbow on the street.
Hey, everybody.
Good morning, all of you fine YouTube folks. It is day 3 of my 6-day challenge in California to see if I can survive just off of One Wii Sports. So far, we're surviving. Anyways, after Double Mint, they gave me $210 yesterday for everything. We did go to GameStop, and I knew there was something there that would sell pretty quick, which was Claire Obscure Expedition 33. So I just basically repasted a listing that I had
a recent sold one on eBay. And I woke up this morning to an $85 sale, which after fees puts me right at $70. So I basically made $70. And if you recall, I do unlock something today. A car.
But before we go there, let's catch up to that point. I started off the day with saying goodbye to Easy's collection. We got in the car and I discussed with the guys about how I do have a car, so I have somewhere to sleep and a means of travel, but I still need to make another 100 today so I can unlock a hotel tomorrow. Then we enjoyed ourselves watching ourselves do a driving montage or something. I don't know, just watch the driving montage. Okay, now we can talk about how
I have unlocked a car. This bad boy right here.
Okay, so you're probably wondering why the budget only went down to $48 instead of $22. Well, that's because the car didn't cost me quite $200. Shout out to Alamo Rental, not sponsored. I mean, I'm not opposed to being sponsored, but the car ended up only costing me like $179. See, here's the receipt to prove it. Okay, let's carry on.
You're probably wondering why I have this fuzzy little animal. Well, that's because I left my lapel mic somewhere. Hopefully I can find it because that's like $60. My wife will hate me. But yeah, now that we've unlocked the car, and something that we need to talk about is the plan. Okay. I just thought I would do something kind of dramatic. I also noticed that my camera's a little crooked, but I filmed this thing too many times. So anyways, let's talk about the plan. Currently, I am sitting on a whopping wad of cash. Not anymore, because this beauty cost me $170 for the next few days. As I told you earlier, we're going to SoCal Gaming Expo, and I am going to try to buy, sell games. Buy, sell games? I guess you could call it that. It's buy and sell games. Now, I want the fastest cash possible, so Doublemint's still here in town, so I'm gonna be trying to sell to Doublemint. Now, instead of going back and forth to them every time I get stuff, I'm just gonna have a little counter, you know, of what the value is, and I'll just give it to them at the end of the convention and have exchange money then. The challenge has been challenging, don't get me wrong. However, here's the only problem. I have had a means to make money, which has been Doublemint, places to stay. I've been staying at people's houses. They've been feeding me. But now the real challenge begins. First challenge was making sure the homeless people out here didn't stab me as they were looking at me with my equipment here. But yeah, anyways, besides that, the real challenge now is I'm not gonna stay with people. They've asked me to, but I'm not. I have a car to stay in now. So let's survive in the wild. And hopefully I'll make $100 every day, because if I make $100 every day, I will have a hotel. Hopefully, if the hotel, it's got to be accurate to the price. It's probably not going to be accurate to price, but so in other words, I need at least $100 every night. If not, we're sleeping in this car. Plus, I have to make money for food. I have to make money to drive this car. But I'm rambling on. I think you get the idea. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the convention. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. See you at the convention.
Mealtime. Yes, that is a free Cliff Bar from my backpack that I unlocked yesterday. I need to eat, and look, I don't need to spend money. I mean, right? Now I can walk to the convention. And as I'm walking, I run into my friend Screech. You may know him. If you don't, you're dumb. I'm kidding. You aren't dumb, but you really should know him. He's got an amazing channel. It's called Retro Cart Collector. Lots of cool stuff about games he recently picked up. Convention he goes to, you name it. Just check it out. Anyway, he grabbed me to tell me something. Honestly, that was quite a surprise.
Well, I just found out I'm VIP. I had no idea, so how you doing? Hey, how you doing? You needed me to scan the thing? All right, well, I didn't get snuck in, but
We snuck in a little bit,
bit.
right in front of Ref, really.
So
not really snuck in. But
yeah, we just won't say it on here.
yeah, we totally snuck him in.
That's right. Okay, well, I guess we will say it.
He did show me around, but I didn't want to leave the boys hanging outside, so he, like a boss, took me to my friends.
Oh, guys, I left you guys. This is them, so you guys know Retro Cart?
I introduced everyone, we talked a bit, and then I saw this guy waving. I thought surely it wasn't for me, but nobody was behind me, and, well, he was still waving. So I walked up to him, and that's when he was like,
What's up, man? How's it going? Doing good, man.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so I just ran into a viewer.
Yeah.
So Jose, he was waving at me. I thought he was waving at somebody else. I was not expecting somebody to see me. So
Oh, dude,
that's pretty cool, man.
I was like,
That's
there
wild.
he is.
There he is.
I'm so happy to meet you, though.
Somebody saw me the other day and said, "Hey, you're not as big as I thought you were." I said, "Well, I guess that's a compliment."
Yeah, no, you look good, man.
I appreciate it, man. So what are you trying to get while you're here?
A lot of signatures. I was actually going to
okay.
see if you could sign my bag.
Really? You want me to sign your bag?
Yeah, right
It's
here.
going to be worth like less $20 now.
So yeah, he had a bunch of signatures on his bag. I mean, I don't know who any of them are except the guy down there, Curtis. He's a good dude.
Preacher. And then I'm putting here, just Keith. So there
What?
we go. Yeah, there
That's
you
your name.
go. Yeah, so I'm letting everybody know who I am. So, okay, so that was pretty wild. This line is crazy. It goes on for days and days and days. All right, so a lot of unexpected things took place. I was not expecting to get VIP, and I also was not expecting to see people that actually view my channel here, so that's cool.
So the boys and I decided to jump in and see what we could get.
Can't complain about it.
So I am on the hunt for money because that's the only reason I'm here. So we're gonna check out each booth as fast as we can and move on. So yeah, we're up here at this booth right here where we got a bunch of Wii stuff and I'm trying to make a stack. Got a bunch of Mario stuff. See what we can do. Hopefully I can actually do something. All right, so we got 10% off of all this. So it was $130. We got DS Lite or DSi, Wii Sports, Mario Kart, 2 Mario Karts. Paid $130. Only getting like, I think I'm gonna make about $20, which isn't huge, but hey, you gotta kind of, when you're trying to live in the wild, you kind of have to. So I'll put the number up what it is. Basically, I'm on a double mint. Double mint just has me on payroll, so I can just kind of go at it. On to the next bit. Squeezing blood from a stone. That's what we're doing, squeezing blood from a stone. Hopefully we can work something out on this and a Game Boy Advance I saw earlier, and we'll try something. So I had to walk away, and then he gave me a deal. So can't complain because I was able to squeeze a few. I'll show you in just a second. So we got the Game Boy Advance SP, which is good condition. Basically paid $75 for it and $20 for the Wii Sports. So what is that at? $75, $85. So $15 extra. Random, you don't have NBA 2K14 on the PS4, do you? Okay. So I'm here with Culture Gamer, and check him out on YouTube. I have yet to buy from him, but I literally see him everywhere.
Yeah.
So where was the last place I saw you? Was it Louisiana?
Arkansas, I
Louisiana
think.
before that.
Yeah.
Arkansas now, and well, not now. Now in California, and then I'll be seeing you at Siege. So I don't know who's stalking who, but I wanted to buy from him. It's probably so. So he's willing to work out a deal with me. As you guys know, I'm trying to raise some money. This will give me $9 to buy food today, probably. So,
Dude, I hope you eat well.
Yeah, I will. I'll get some extra Taco
It's California money, so
That's right.
it's gonna be a little $9. I don't know what you're gonna get, but
That's right.
We'll try.
We got 3 Mario Karts on the Wii, and then I'm adding these 2 to my collection. So this is not part of the series. There you go.
Culture Gamer on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, everything else in between. On Instagram, it's the Culture Gamer because somebody took my name before I had it. So unfortunate. But you guys can check us out there as well. But guys, subscribe to Pickin' Preacher.
Well, thanks.
Speaking of subscribing to me, I'm trying to beat the IRS in subscribers. Why? Well, because taxation is theft. So make sure to subscribe, and if I get more subscribers than the IRS, I will confront them for their shenanigans.
One of the most genuine guys that I know in the game.
Appreciate it.
Super heartfelt, super loving. Like, this guy's a teddy bear, man. If you ever see him,
I look like a
give him a big old hug, man.
There you go.
Great guy.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, dude, thank you.
And now I got to give you money, of course.
Now we pay.
Halfway through, I met up with Ryan, and naturally, he got all the deals ahead of me. So, yeah.
So I'm walking around. We're at the next booth and digging like I do. And found one with $5 games at the booth. So check this out, what we have here.
Ended up just going with these 4. Oh, that's upside down. $5 a piece. Can't complain about that.
Oh, but I can complain, and here's why. Ryan actually found this before me, and Forza is defective, and somehow I missed it. Maybe it's because I'm dumb. So about the games, Resistance wasn't for the challenge. So basically 15 down on these 3, which Mortal Kombat sold for 10, Family Game Night for 6, making me a whole $1. So I can't lie, that made me feeling a little discouraged. I also knew Doublemint was about to leave, and I needed to hurry because once they leave, no more selling to Doublemint.
We're about to leave, man. Do you have any games for us?
You're about to leave.
We're about to leave, seriously. We gotta catch a flight at 5 o'clock, so we gotta shoot down to LAX and
Cool.
wanted to help you out with the challenge, but
But nothing, just butts. That's it. This sucks. Now the challenge gets real, and I didn't even have 100. Wait, I do remember I still had a Wii Sports in my backpack, so yeah, that's an extra 25. That helps. So we made the exchange, said goodbye, and I was headed out, and that's when I ran into
Lost in Retro with Emilio and Caesar. Caesar. So they said they would donate something. So what do they say?
What do you got, Caesar?
Look here. This is awesome. I don't really know much about it, but I know people have been talking about it. So what is this? Surging Sparks.
Pokemon is hot. I think everybody's in the passion and in the search for it. So
Yeah.
I think someone would definitely be stoked to have that pack.
He also donated, well, I have it in my bag, but what is this right here?
We got some
So,
cookies.
More snacks, because you guys know I'm not buying food.
Can't go wrong with the Teddy cookies.
Can't go wrong
They're
with
super
Teddy
delicious. I used to love drinking them with milk in middle school.
Used to drink cookies?
Used to drink, yeah. I used to put them in the,
Yeah,
and then just like, yeah, kind of like cereal.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got another quick surprise.
Uh-oh, another one.
I got a sealed PAL game for you.
Oh, snap.
So we can also auction that or
Oh,
whatnot.
I appreciate it, man. So now
Let's
we got
go.
2 games. So this is going to go to somebody, and of course you're going to have to pay for it so I can eat. So I appreciate it, guys.
Let's
now,
go.
how can they get in touch with you or how all that stuff?
Well, my name's Emilio. This is Caesar. We are Lost in Retro. We are on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We love to have fun and just go out hunting for video games. So that's pretty much what our channel's about. We're here to help you out and hopefully,
I appreciate it, man. So
get you some gas money.
Absolutely. Shout out to Lost in Retro because it's going to cost. So
Let's
check
go,
it out.
y'all.
Awesome.
I was worn out, so I sat in my car, set up the camera to film, and I just passed out. See, this is the camera filming while I'm passed out in the car, and it's not even filming me. But before I did that, you remember the Rocksmith that Doublemint gave me? Yeah, well, I took some pictures and put it up on eBay, so hopefully that will sell. After I woke up, I walked downtown, and against my better judgment, I spent $15 on some pho. That's right. So now I'm walking back with even less money. I don't know what to do except to go park somewhere and go to sleep. I am in my bed. As you can see, it is the car. Easy Gamers and RJC Media's right there in that place, but I'm sleeping in here. So I'm dumb. So, good night. Good night. Sleep tight. Sleep tight. Good night. I'm tired. I'm so tired. My eyes look like death. I feel good though. All right, I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. Good morning. It's day 4. Yep, it's day 4. It's day 4. It's day 4. The guy at that table helped make Diablo 4. What am I doing? You're not supposed to rhyme 4 with 4. Crap. It is day 4, and it started with Ryan handing me a stack of games that only cost me $105. But there is an issue, because if you have been following the series, you know I currently only have $98. So now I'm in debt. So I immediately went to the Instagram with pictures and decided to make a video saying I need money. Here's everything I have for sale. So whoever buys this stuff, you're helping me eat and get a hotel while I'm in California. Immediately a friend of mine messaged me saying he saw the Klonoa, so I sent him a video to show more, and he sent me $33. So now, well, my budget is doing okay. Then Easy mentioned some Game Boy games he had, but he needed $100, and I just didn't have it, so he tossed them. Hopefully I can find them, but until then, a local in California messaged me and said he would like to meet up to get some breakfast and hang out. I told him I was broke, and thankfully he saw my post as well and said he would like to see what all I had to sell. So that's what I did. I met up immediately with my friend Daniel. Everyone say hey to Daniel.
Yo, how's it going?
So Daniel is such a nice guy. He decided to get me breakfast, and he didn't just take me to a Waffle House. No, he took me to the super nice place called Criterion Coffee, I think is how you say it. We took a seat upstairs, and honestly, this was amazing. We split an avocado toast and a salmon toast, whatever that is. It was good regardless. We also had these like exotic coffee drinks. I don't know. They were just really freaking good. And to tell you the truth, I felt like I was meeting a confidant in real life from Persona. We talked a little bit about my challenge here in California, and he told me he had a similar story.
Because like for Airbnb, I was like, sleep in my car. Yeah. So yeah, you know how it is. Yeah. I definitely know how it is.
I definitely believe our bond grew after this meal and conversation, and when we finished, we went outside to go look at all the games.
I'm a big fan of the Dragon Quest series. If you guys are big RPGs fans, highly recommended. This one's a really good entry into the series because this is just a great game.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't played it yet, so
you got to do it.
Yeah, definitely. I also have, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a box of stuff back here. Some of it's kind of dirty, and there's some like VHS and stuff.
Dude, I worked on this game.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I worked on
Wow.
Yeah, no, I used to work with Ubisoft, and we used to do like the trailers and all
Really?
that. So I remember.
That's
working on
wild,
this
man.
one. Yeah.
All right, so we came to terms with all this. We got a VHS that we found the other day. I ended up just giving them, I think I already said that. I gave that because double mint. And yeah, so everything else here. What all do we got? The Witcher.
Get the Witcher.
Here, there we go, sealed. And then we got Budokai 2, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Dragon Quest 8, which is a good one there. So, all right, appreciate it. He paid $60, and that's going to help me. I'll be able to get closer to a hotel. So
very satisfied.
Definitely. Thank you, man.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll get the handshake there. There we go. Good.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thanks, man. After meeting up with Daniel, I immediately went to the last day of the SoCal Gaming Expo. Yesterday, I was so focused on finding deals, I decided to take this day to just enjoy myself and check everything out.
Unfortunately, I didn't film this yesterday, but here with Chubsy Gaming, right?
Chubsy Gaming. This guy has a crazy video, crazy challenge, and he's going strong. Going strong, which is awesome. More power to you, brother. So, now this guy's still doing this challenge. You're on the last day, correct?
No, I got 2 more days.
Well, 2 more days. So
No,
I know it's not. I know it's not much, but it is.
That's actually really good.
And it's sealed.
A sealed Just Dance Disney. This is actually one on my list I buy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it is sealed. So let's keep this man going. Let's have him try to get his challenge to a steak dinner, if we can. So this will help. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely dinner. I mean, you got to eat, right?
Yeah. And the steak dinner's worth it. So.
Yep, we wanted it. We love these Disney Just Dance games. So when Keith told us that he had one, we knew we had to have it. So $15, we broke off of our buy list, but it's ours now. Thanks, Keith.
$0 for this man right here for his challenge. Like, comment, subscribe to his YouTube channel.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
You're the man. All right, so he's helped me out a lot. We're going to keep going forward and see what else we can sell.
There is just something about going to these conventions, hearing the old music, seeing people dressed like when I was a kid, and all the skating, finding games that you hope to one day have in your collection again, while hanging out with people you know from online for the first time ever in person. If you have a chance to go to SoCal Gaming Expo, even if you aren't into this stuff, I'm telling you, it's like a rush of emotion and memories and all of it in once when you walk through the doors. In every corner you turn, there's someone you've seen online, whether it's a YouTuber or just a friend you've talked to. They may even recognize you. Even with all this being said, sometimes friends put you to work, like Mort had me do this film work, which honestly I was honored to do. So I can't stress it enough. If you get a chance to go to one of these conventions, especially SoCal Gaming Expo, you absolutely need to. I mean, even the Tetris World Championship was here.
Well, that was a lot of fun. I do have some games to sell. A few people have reached out to me with the stuff I put up on eBay. I mean, not eBay, Instagram. So I guess I will go and get that sold and sleep in a hotel tonight. I'm sleeping in a hotel.
Wow, congratulations!
So, you know, something we don't do too often. I need to get it done.
Walking montage. Yeah, a walking montage.
I'm probably gonna have to keep grabbing the camera.
So yeah, that's what I did. I left the convention. I walked across this crosswalk. I took a little stroll up the stairs with gusto, of course. Walked down this little boardwalk thingy, and I then walked into the night. I'm kidding, but I did notice something as I was walking during the day.
Can't be.
Are you serious? Castlevania, there they are. Easy, I found the games.
Since I knew Easy would need $100, once I found these, I decided to take the pictures immediately. I had a few Castlevanias. As I'm taking pictures, you may notice that...
Just the Game Boy. Because remember, I don't only have one camera usage, so...
Ooh.
Yeah, thanks, Easy. I got some of this stuff sold already.
Okay, so let me be transparent. You remember at the beginning I couldn't pay Easy, so he threw the games. Well, as hard as it may be to believe, he didn't actually throw them. He actually gave them to me, and I told him I might have buyers lined up, so once I got the money, I could pay him. Which I immediately had my friend from back home tell me he could pay me for Area of Sorrow and Harmony of Dissonance, as well as the Genesis game Target Earth, which I got from Ryan. He did end up sending me $115, and David, who bought Klonoa earlier, also bought this classic NES Castlevania for $22. So back to the walking. I was actually headed to get some food. Some of you that were following my lives while I was out in California might remember me sitting down at this place, and in fact my retro life and his retro wife donated $10 because they wanted to see me eat at In-N-Out while I was out in California.
Tyler and I said eat some In-N-Out for us. Okay, I'll get In-N-Out tomorrow.
I then kept having a number I didn't recognize just keep calling me.
Oh, it was Mort.
Sorry for all of you that were watching live and it was silent. Basically, Mort needed some help hauling off some of his stuff from the convention, take back to his house. So I got up as quick as possible and headed back to the convention center to help Mort. I would have done it anyway, but he also promised to pay me money, which, you know, honestly, I kind of needed. But I promise you, this really happened. I know I didn't get any footage, but I'm telling you it happened. Mort, could you just tell me the audience, is it true?
Yes, it's true. Keith did help me haul a bunch of stuff home, and yes, I offered to pay him, and I did pay him, even though he said, you don't need to pay me. Guess what? I'm not that guy. I had to pay him. So he's not manipulating any numbers. Stop accusing him of manipulating numbers. Hashtag Keith does not manipulate 2025. I don't know about the other years though. That's between him and God. You might want to cut that.
Once I left his house, I took the long journey at night. I walked, and I walked, and I walked some more through the treacherous night, and because I had somewhere very important to be. Yes, I had to get to In-N-Out Burger.
That's where we go.
If you have ever been to California, you know this place is a staple. I got the double, fries, and yes, of course, a drink, which was only about $12.
Tyler and Megan, this is for you. You get to watch me eat a In-N-Out burger or something.
So $12 well spent, and now I'm headed back to my old home to go to my new home, which is
room 214. I got a hotel room, so see you guys tomorrow night, or tomorrow. I'm going to bed. I'm kidding. You're coming in here with me. We'll look at the room. Hopefully no one's in the hallway so I don't look stupid. Crap. I locked myself out.
Just kidding. We had a key. I'm pretty sure you saw that, though.
We have a bed. And over here, we have a TV, and that's a window. And that's a Keith, and I'm gonna look for the light. Oh, wait. That's a light. That's also a light. guys, we're about to go to bed, so I gotta put my mic down. I'm still not dressed, but I will be soon.
Good morning. Good morning, folks. I actually was able to sleep with my mask last night, and it's a pretty good day. I slept probably 10 hours. I haven't slept this long in a long time. It felt pretty nice. So today's a new day. It is day 5.
So, where are we at currently? Our budget is currently at, I believe, $64.
Nope.
I do have it in my notes, so I will put the correct amount up if I'm incorrect. And I need a hotel for another night, but I do still have games to sell. We're in the green today, guys. I woke up late, so I haven't eaten breakfast, which means I don't have to spend money on food. By the way, Tyler, my retro life, his wife sent me $10 last night, which I already mentioned that. So I just want to give them a shout out, and I probably already gave them a shout out. But yeah, that was the In-N-Out burger. Hopefully that helped you satisfy the itch. I don't know where I'm going to go today. Probably Pollo Loco, because I can get food for pretty cheap. So let's go to some pawn shops. Let's do this thing that I'm doing. Yeah, transition time.
So I started out the day with breakfast, strawberry original. I picked strawberry, of course, because it's more fun than original, and I'm doing a fun thing, so yeah, strawberry waffles. I also got some eggs. You can't have waffles without syrup. Yum. I mean, it really was yummy. And yes, it served the purpose. And now to start the day.
All right, so here's everything I have. Barnyard, sorry for the glare. All this stuff. Now this actually just sold for $32.95. And this was one that Doublemint gave me, so I have no money in on this, and I will let you know what the profit is in just a minute, so that will increase our value.
$27.36 was the money I added to my budget. Let's just say $27.
Have a few VHSs, nothing crazy. Some of this I was gonna keep. Big Green, I sold one, so I already made my money back on this from earlier in the series. The Mask, this medieval horror thing right here. Let's see, a few other VHS, Donkey Kong, Crystal Coconut, Small Soldiers, Earthworm Jim. I have a lady that wants these two.
She did message me on Instagram, and she seemed to really want the GameCube games. So that was pretty exciting because it meant more money to help with this challenge.
So hopefully that's who I'm meeting up with later. Mega Man, Pokemon Dungeon case, that's all it is. Gauntlet, Free Willy. I also sold this, which I showed earlier. A lot of the stuff I just have to get shipped off.
I then got in the car and began to drive on to the next location. Honestly, I was thinking, I wonder if I really want to try to find something, or if I just want to keep trying to sell the stuff that I already have. But I went to the first pawn shop, there was nothing. Then I went to this place, and nothing once again. Then when I got to this pawn shop, I looked and thought to myself, this place feels familiar. I looked at the Indian on the horse and I felt like I had been here before. Then it dawned on me, yes, all of these locations I came to with Ryan just a few days ago. But this Indian man was calling out to me. It's as if he was telling me, come inside. So I did.
So I decided to go into Horseman's pawn shop anyways, and she did have this big thing of stuff for $10, and I know I got 2 of these, so can't complain about that. And one is a motion, what do you call it? Oh no, that's not. So I got 2 of these, can't complain. $10, I pay $5 for those, so that works. There's some manuals and stuff, unfortunately no game, but it is still cool. Like a manual for Wii Sports, and just a bunch of manual. Wii Sports Resorts manual. No game though, unfortunately. So it is what it is.
All right, guys, so I know that I had mentioned that I would be doing a whatnot. Well, I haven't done that because I talked to some people at the convention and they told me that you pretty much need a computer nearby, and I only have one phone. So I'm just going to try to sell locally and sell on Instagram, and hopefully I'll get the support to get stuff. But before that, I do have something to list back here, which you can see. I'm going to list that on Facebook probably for like $10. I need food, so I know a place where I can get a good deal. If you haven't been there, they're doing a deal today. It's good food, so you'll probably miss the deal, but it's still good food. It's yeah, I'm going to El Pollo Loco. So I made my way inside El Pollo Loco, checked out the menu, used my discount, got my food, and it was only $3, so absolutely totally worth it. I then left that place feeling good and full, so you could say that was definitely worth it. I immediately hit the road to go check out some other local pawn shops and thrift stores like this one, which was just horrible yet again, and this one that also was just not good. Something else I'm going to need money for, folks, is the gas, because, you know, I'm supposed to fill it up. So this is all I've used. I haven't paid any on gas yet, though. Ryan just messaged me and told me that there is an Eco Thrift and Gary Pawn in this area, and he said they're pretty good. The Eco Thrift on day one that I went to with Ryan was good, so I was pretty hopeful.
There is a woman just walking around with her shirt off out here. Ooh. Okay, interesting. Where's your like media, DVD, video game section? Video games and all that kind of stuff. Okay, cool, cool. Thank you so much.
I did see lots of games, but, well, I don't know. I'll just let the prices here speak for themselves.
Well, Ryan, you were wrong about Eco Thrift. That was ridiculous. Everything was above price starting and all individually priced. So you tried though, but we're gonna go to Gary's pawn shop and hopefully we'll find something.
Now, Gary's Pawn was not bad, but I just couldn't get around the prices, at least not for the challenge that I was doing, so I figured it's best just to focus on the stuff that I already had. Yeah, hopefully I can get more stuff sold though, because I still have things that need to go. I have someone else that wanted Gauntlet, still waiting on payments. Can't get sold without money. Earlier in the day, Daniel reached out to me asking about the Gauntlet, and I told him it would be $22. However, he never responded until now. Unfortunately, he was over an hour away, so he paid me over an app payment, so now I can eat, and I was very thankful to say the least. I hit the road back to the hotel because I had to figure out what I was going to do with all this Wii stuff that I just picked up, so I ended up taking some videos and pictures to put up on Facebook. I also got this thing that Mort gave me. I decided to take pictures of it as well. Once again, I'm fake picture taking. I don't have another camera. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that, but I don't have a camera. But here's the Facebook listing. I then made a posting for the steering wheel as well as the Wii accessories. If you can't tell, I made the 100, so I get the hotel. So there goes another $93. Basically, I was just stupid tired, so I passed out after I did a live telling all of you fine folks about the day. Good morning. It's day 6. It's day 6. It's day 6. I think my church thinks I'm a heretic. Something like that. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. Let's just wait till the end of the video. What do you know? We've made it to day 6. I honestly didn't think I could do it, but here I am. We have a hotel. We have some money. To recap what happened yesterday, Daniel did buy the Gauntlet. That put us up to some number here. I don't remember. A friend back home bought 2 of the Castlevania games, and he also bought Target Earth that I got earlier. Then I bought the hotel, $93. Doublemint saw that I had a Just Dance Disney party sealed, and they said they would buy it. So after everything, our budget is right around $83. Now I need 93 to stay here again. Unfortunately, all the Facebook listings I put up, nobody cares, or I'm just getting tons of messages, no follow through. You know, it is what it is. That's just how it goes. To make matters worse, I'm sure you wanted to see that. I still have to pay for gas to fill up the gas tank in the rental car. and I don't have food. So hopefully something will sell on Whatnot, so that's why we're gonna go meet up with Ryan. So I packed up my bags and left the room. Well, I ended up repacking my bags because I forgot to zip it up. I'll be honest, I really do not know why I'm taking my bags out of the hotel. I mean, I still have another day left in here. Maybe I just thought I wouldn't make the money I needed on the Whatnot. I think all I was thinking, really, probably, though, is this would be a really cool transition to the next scene. I can't remember. Anyways, I got on the elevator, headed down to the first floor, and somehow ate the exact same breakfast that I did the day before. This is totally not the same recording from before, and I magically appeared at Ryan's place to get ready for the Whatnot.
All right, well, I've made it to Ryan's, RJC Media. Has his collection in the back. So this is what we got for the Whatnot, and we're about to go live in like 30 minutes. The only things that really are part of, you know, what I bought this week for the challenge was this. Let's see what else. These games down here, and I think Castlevania. So, this was given to me. I think that's it. That was there. So that's what we're about to do. Hopefully I'll make the money. Hopefully.
3 hours later.
Well, we got stuff packed up. We sold a lot of stuff on Whatnot.
He was scared he wasn't gonna even sell $150 worth of stuff, and what'd you sell?
How much? Like almost $1,000.
Yeah, it was like $980,
which is nuts. And so a really good show. So everybody that came on to the Whatnot, thank you. Everybody that helped me out through this adventure, thank you so much. I don't know what the budget's at because a lot of that stuff that sold wasn't from the budget. But we're going to go back to the hotel and check it out. This was wild. I hope to do another crazy challenge even harder next time. This absolutely blew my mind. I know a lot of stuff went cheaper than it should have. Now, a lot of stuff sold, but here's what sold for the challenge and what I actually earned from everything. Amityville Horror earning $4. Earthworm Jim and Donkey Kong VHS for a total of $23. Castlevania on the Game Boy Advance, kind of cheap, but $10. Xenosaga and Sonic Riders was around $30. Sonic Mega Collection, $9. Mystery Dungeon, just the case, basically $5. And the Pokemon cards, $4. And I can't forget Barnyard earning me $16, which is perfect because this almost empty car can be filled up tomorrow. Now, the 6 days is not quite over because do you guys remember the Wii stuff? Well, as I was driving back to the hotel, I was getting a million messages all day, but I got one in particular that was promising. Someone messaged me and said they wanted to meet up.
Is it both boxes?
Yeah, it's both those, yeah. Yeah, so you can just see what's in there, see if everything's okay. That's good.
Special shout out to you, Jonathan. Man, I wish I would have filmed more of you guys. If you're watching, please put your Whatnot link in the comments. I could not for the life of me find the messages you sent me on Instagram and whatnot, so please, that would mean a lot. You guys made the night end with a bang. So now it's the final walk to the hotel door, because I get to get a hotel room one more night. Well, we made it 6 days. Yes, I don't have my socks and shoes on because I already came into the hotel. Guys, my first Whatnot was crazy. I got the hotel, leaving me with... Here's the deal. I, at this moment, was not mathing. So just look up in the corner. You can see the budget. It's been there the whole video. That is nuts. We did it, guys. On to the next journey. But for now, I'm going to sleep. End of day 6. We'll see what kind of tricks... That was so stupid. I don't... Good night. It's day 7. It's day 7. I filled up my tank at 7-Eleven. Oh my gosh, I hope I make it home. This turbulence is horrible.